If you saw me in the street.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What would your first impression be of me?
Normal.
I was gonna say, I don't think, like, what?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, if you saw me in the street.
I would walk by and be like, damn, that guy's fucking ugly. I'm just kidding.
Okay, right?
No!
Okay. No, I know. No, but, because, like, okay, so I've gotten, like, every single person I meet, their first impression of me is you're very intimidating.
Are you, talkative and happy, like, on the streets? Like, do you talk to people?
Are you different?
Or do you have, like, an RBF or what?
No, because, okay, so when I meet people for the first time, I'm not, like, it depends what the setting is. Like, if I'm just walking down the street, I'm not smiling, big, and happy, jolly, whatever, right? But I'm just, like, normal. But then, like, if, for example, if I have my hat on, or if I have my hood on, like, I've had people, like, look at me, like, and back, like, sidestep. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I feel awkward.
I don't think you look scary.
I don't think he looks scary at all.
I think you just be
Thank
normal.
you.
It's hard, though, because I know you. Do you think I look scary? I'm intimidating?
You got an RBF.
People say, like, I look intimidating when I have, like, my hat and my hoodies on. And the reason they say is because I'm taller and I'm a skinny kid. Like, I'm really skinny. Mm-hmm. And when I have my hoodies on, for some reason, it makes me look like I have a bigger build. Mm-hmm. And people just, like, for some reason, they're so scared of me, man. And I'm like, yo, talk to me for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. You'll know I'm completely not what you think I am.
Opposite, yeah.
And I don't know. I feel so weird, dude, when people be like, yo, you're intimidating. I'm like, I almost get offended.
Why? Sometimes it could be a good thing, though. It means you're confident and you carry yourself well.
Also means nobody will mess with you.
Because a lot of people think I'm intimidating and I'm really not at all.
Yeah.
Like, especially if I have makeup on and I'm in my bad bitch outfit, I look like a straight, like, I would hate me. I'd be like, you're a bitch. Like, you're stuck up. You're a fucking bitch.
Yeah. Interesting. But no, even on that, like, because I can't fight for shit. If somebody was to ever swing on me, I'm going down in a second. I don't fight.
Really?
Oh, I cannot fight, dude.
But do you think you can't fight because you've never fought? Because I thought the same thing till I fought.
Same.
I've been in one fight. I mean, I don't even know if it was a fight. It was a grade 8. Some dude was just talking shit about my parents for like 20 minutes. I just turned around and decked him in the jaw. And that was it.
Did he get knocked out?
He didn't get knocked out, but he cried. And
what a bitch.
But
What's his name?
Should I say his name?
Yeah.
Shane.
Fuck you, Shane. Pussy. Fucking pussy ass.
Anyways.
He's scared.
No.
Like, can we change the subject?
Stop. No. So I punched him in the jaw, and I felt like, oh, fuck. Because I was never like that. I was never a violent person.
What do you
think
he's going to go get you now?
Yeah.
No! That's not going to happen. It was
Pull
great.
up, Shane.
Whoa!
Pull up, Shane.
No, Shane.
I'll give you Karlee's address right now.
I'll deck him.
We'll be your bodyguards.
Don't
Trust
leak your
me, we
address?
can fight.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no! What's that? Windsor Pizza?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is either, but I hope it's not an address.
It's not an address.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I'll bleep it.
No, let me just say it's not my address.
It's not your address. I don't know if it's a address.
Yeah, true. Can you check it? If it's not, then you can leave it in.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Because that would be fucked. We could literally get sued if people show up there.
Oh, shit, you're right. Fuck. Don't show up there, Shane. Okay, so anyway, I punched him in the jaw, and I was like freaking out because I'm like, I'm not a violent person, and I didn't know what the fuck to do. I got suspended for it, and I'm like, I'm never fighting again. Fast forward to when I'm like going out with friends or whatever like that. I'm like 23, 24, whatever. Every single time there was some sort of altercation, like I wore hoodies and hats for like I said on the last podcast or one podcast, I said I wore a hat for like a 2 years straight, right? I would always rock hoodies too, even like during summertime. Every single time there was some sort of altercation with my friends, whatever, I would just stand up and they would look at me and I just talk to them with a little bit of a street accent and they'll be like, yo, chill. I'm like, all right.
All right, sick. I don't believe you.
No, I swear to God. And
Would you be scared of him?
No.
Because you know me. No, I swear to God, because I told my friends the same thing. I'm like, thank fuck that my voice is strong enough that I can have some
Raise your
sort of
voice right now.
No, because I'm gonna peak the mics. It's gonna, and I have headphones in.
Oh yeah, you see the way the audio's set up.
With audio. No, but I'm like, I told them if they ever swung on me, dude, it's game over for me.
I mean, if you can admit it,
I can fight.
I can't fight for
I mean, I can't. I don't know. I have anger problems. That's my problem, and I have a bad attitude. One time, I'm gonna tell a little story. One time, we were at this club called Bull and Barrel. Okay.
Can I interrupt you real quick?
Yeah.
Was this your birthday night?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Anyways, I walked past this one girl, and this one girl goes like, Karlee Steele says something about me, right? I ignore her.
I'm scared.
They just talk about me a lot.
Me too.
I walk by. Caitlin goes, that girl just said your name. I'm like, oh, really? She's like, yeah. So I go back. I'm like, what's good? I was like, you want a picture? Is that why you're talking about me? I was all cocky, right?
Let's go. Where's the applause? No, that's a laugh. There it is. Let's go.
So I'm like, what's up? You want a picture? She goes, what are you talking about? I never said your name. I said, don't lie. Don't lie. And then I look at her boyfriend. I'm like, did she say my name? She's like, yeah. And I was like, okay.
Oh, he's a snitch.
Then he goes, I know who you are, but I don't lose sleep over you. And I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? And I was like, what?
Sorry, he said that?
Yeah. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about, right? So Caitlin comes up behind me. She goes, I know you talked about Karlee. I heard you. And she's like, I don't know who you are, but you better get your teeth fixed, to Caitlin. I look at her and I go, bah! Right in her fucking shit. Right in her fucking shit. Her boyfriend's covering her. She's like, oh my God. I'm like, fuck you, stupid bitch. And then she left, went into an Uber, came back out because she forgot something, and I started beating her ass again.
Really?
And then Olivia started fighting 3 grown men.
No, he didn't.
And they were being rude. What am I gonna do? I'm not gonna stand there and let them.
Wait.
They called me out of my name. Don't call me out of my name.
Wait. You fought 3 grown men.
2.
Because they were trying to back up her, right?
Yeah.
I think it was her.
Let's call her Peggy, okay? So Peggy got her ass handed to her by you.
Yeah, because listen, I wouldn't have fought if it was over me, but the moment you say something, Caitlin, you've met Caitlin.
Yes, of course.
She's
the pure
innocent.
soul.
Literally, she'll like someone will be mean to her and she'll say sorry.
Yes.
And like, so do not fuck with her.
Exactly.
Because she won't have a backbone, so I got to do it for her.
Exactly.
I wouldn't have fought over myself though.
Exactly.
Anyways, what happened?
I was trying to talk to the boyfriend's friends. There was 2 more or 3 more, I don't know, but I only fought 2. The one.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. That in itself, I only fought 2. I could have taken a whole fucking mob. I only fought 2.
The third one could have got it too, but he didn't say anything. He was smart.
Okay.
But the second one was trying to argue with me about her and got up in my face. So I told him to swing. He wouldn't. I was like, hit me. I kept saying, I was screaming at him, hit me, and he wouldn't. So then I walked away and he said, you fucking bitch. So I turned around, bop, right in his jaw. He started bleeding. So I was about to get in the car, and my husband came to get us. And then the one friend that was standing next to him was like, yeah, that's why I put your fucking slut wife in the car. I said, bet, bop, don't talk about me. Simply. Don't talk about me. So, pre-warning, don't talk about me.
It was a fucking riot. Everyone at Bull and Barrel loves me, though. So, like, the people came out, and they're like, we were fighting, like, in the entryway. All she said is, you gotta move it down the street.
So the security guard did nothing.
Down the street,
Let's go.
So, like, I was fighting a bitch. Caitlin was talking shit to the boyfriend.
Well?
She was fighting 2 guys. Everyone was screen recording. And then this stupid guy. Do you know,
Say the name, I'll bleep it. Say the name, I'll bleep it.
Oh, that motherfucker.
He started recording, right? He was like, oh, I'm going to post this on YouTube. And I said, what? For your 1 subscriber to fucking watch? Your mom? He was like, no, I'm going to post this for all your fans to see. I'm like, okay. And? I was like, you're going to post it and no one's going to watch it.
Who's going to watch it? The other one, too, so.
Yeah, he was, I'll kill him. Okay, anyways.
Okay. You know what's funny, though? Because my old office was right across the street from Bull and Barrel. So I probably saw your fight. You know how many...
Imagine you're working and you just peep out your window and you see Olivia fighting 2 men and you just punch the bitch in the face. You're like, what the fuck? Karlee and Olivia, what the hell?
Well, no, because, dude, there were so many times where, like, I would be at the... Because, you know, Wednesday's their night, right? Mm-hmm. So many times I'd be at the office at, like, 2 a.m., 1 a.m., and I'm just hearing all this shit happen across the street. So what I would do, turn my lights off, grab some snacks, and literally just watch. It was a fucking movie for an hour.
Well...
It was great. So I probably saw your fight.
We have the craziest...
Tell him run it back.
Tell him run
Let's do it again.
Let's go.
Oh my God, we have the craziest stories. You don't even know.
Can I tell you about one story that I saw?
Yes.
So this was your, I think...
He's going to talk about the other one.
The wild child one.
I hate her.
So can I talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay. So me and my cousin... This is before you and I even met.
Okay.
Me and my cousin, we're just chilling in my office. We're like, yo... fucking hungry, let's go get shawarma. There's shawarmas everywhere, right? And the shawarma place that we go to is literally, okay, so like, if my office is right here, this is the strip where all the bars and clubs are, our shawarma spot's over here. So we have to walk through the madness. we're walking and fuck, we see Karlee and Josh.
Mm-hmm.
And we see them like cornering this one girl against the wall, okay? And all I hear is delete that fucking video. Delete that fucking video. And I'm like, where's this noise coming? I look and I'm like, wait, is that Karlee and Josh? I was like, what the hell happened? And so we're like, okay, let's just not get involved. And then we walked more, and all of a sudden we hear them get louder, and I think Miranda was with you. Someone was with you. I think it was her.
Yep.
She joined. I turned back and I look. I'm like, now there's 4 girls against this one girl pinned against the wall or something like that.
I wonder why. Because she's a fucking bitch.
Yes. I mean, I don't know what happened. I'm just saying from what
I won't.
Don't.
Bleep.
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of edits in this podcast. It's
I know, and it has to come out tomorrow. That's really nice.
I know.
Okay, go.
So we're just walking and we're like, what the hell's happening? And then that's when shit popped up. We walked maybe 20 more feet, still looking at this, and we just see Karlee beat the fuck out of this girl. Like, she grabbed her hands, like bashing her, punching her, and then her friends getting involved. Were you there, Olivia? I think.
No,
you weren't there.
I was.
I know. You were there. You were actually one of you were trying to maintain this peace. Like, one of you guys were like trying to keep her separated, but Karlee was just fucking swinging. And Josh, I love you, bro. I love you so much, but you look like a fucking chicken with your head cut off, dog. You're just like running crazy everywhere. Like, he's just running. And
Well,
and
We do not condone fighting.
not at all.
No.
Unless you're a bitch. I'm just kidding.
No violence. I'm just we were younger.
Yes.
Okay, we were younger. But no, and then so we're just like, okay, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going because we don't know what happened. And now you guys are in the middle of the streets and we see shoes flying, purses flying, fucking crowd circling
Guess
around.
what? Caitlin had a broken wrist. Caitlin had a broken wrist.
Wait, as a cause of from
She had
before.
a cast on and she was
she was doing that. I had a dress on with my ass out doing
my ass
this.
was out. She
was a
beat my
mess.
ass after.
Well, dude, because what happened? This is what we saw. We saw you and this girl like literally wrestling in the middle of the fucking street. Okay, and we see this crowd like circle around us, and I knew Josh because me and him had just done our interview. I just met Josh for whatever, and I see this girl have you on like this UFC like.
Yes.
Dude, first of all, she's double my weight. So she's gonna.
Triple.
I'm leaving. Leaving stage.
I fucking hate her. Anyways,
but no, so like I said, she had like in this like weird UFC grapple hold where she's like yanking your hair and something, and then all I hear is my fucking hand. That's all I heard. And I think she was like biting your hand.
she bit through my hand.
Yes.
Listen though, my face had not a scratch on it. Was not bloody. Nothing. Her face was fucking bloody as hell. Her nose was fucked.
Yeah.
All she did was keep me sane. She kept me in one position because she grabbed my hair. Like, no shit, you're gonna like. That's so stupid. But anyway, she bit through my hand, and I hope I had diseases, and I hope I gave it to her. So. Yeah.
What type of psycho person bites through somebody's hand while
But I
fighting?
didn't.
That's
Other than that
nasty.
hand bite, I didn't have anything wrong with me other than like scrapes on my legs.
Well, that's just from the concrete, the
yeah,
street.
but
itself.
she did not touch my face.
Dude, you fucking mauled her, bro. You
Goodbye.
It was like a bear, like fucking. You ever seen the Revenant? Was it? Is that what it is? I fucking
I don't know
stuttered
what
like
that
crazy there. It was a Leonardo DiCaprio movie where everyone's like, "Oh, the bear scene where the bear's like just mauling the fuck out of the guy." Anyways,
I hate
my cousin, he's in medical school, right? So at the time, what happened was Josh was probably like in this craze, like just my girl's hand is like bleeding like crazy, and you're like my hand. I think Keegan was also there, and they pick you up, they lay you on the sidewalk, and I'm like, bro, what's going on? And Josh literally goes like this. He's like, yo, back up. I'm like, yo, it's me, bro, chill. Like, what's going on? He goes, yo, just madness and shit, right? And my cousin's a med student. He can help. Like, what's going on? And then he goes in to help, and then he pushes my cousin. And
yeah, he was being rude.
And
he
I'm
was
like,
pushing Olivia. He was pushing
everybody. And I'm like,
We don't even got to talk about that because I'll get mad again. Go ahead.
yeah, no. And then so I'm just like, all right, yo, this guy needs to like. I get the anger, the frustration. I get it. I'm like, all right, he's in a zone right now. There's no comedy because I know Josh, and when he gets in that mode, you can't turn it off.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, he needs to breathe. And I look at my cousin. I'm like, you wanted a fucking shawarma just tonight, right? All this shit.
Well, Did you get the shawarma?
Yeah, because what happened was we kept walking. So after that whole altercation, we're like, okay, we said bye, we said peace, wish her well, shook hands with Josh. Finally, he calmed down. We walked off. Walked a few streets down.
I didn't even know you were there.
Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing you.
Ever. Not one time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I remember there was like a light-skinned girl with curly hair that was trying to help you, and another guy that tried to run into Wild Child to get a first aid kit, but I don't remember seeing you. I can remember everything but you, sorry.
No,
I don't remember seeing you. Maybe that was when I was beating her up. It's fine.
Probably.
We love to see
Actually,
it.
no, I think you honestly, at the time when I walked away, I think you were still across the street.
Across the street?
Or so one of you guys were across the street still in her face. Because she walked off back across the street. I think it might
She
have been
kept
Miranda.
saying we jumped her.
Yeah.
Which, first of all, she fought me. I had no idea who she was, and she was like, Karlee Steele, and just started fighting me. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even know you.
Yeah.
But, like, the moment a girl lays a hand on me, all three of my best friends are hopping the fuck in.
Oh, obviously.
You can't just come at me and then say we jumped you.
Obviously.
Imagine
fought
having
me
bodyguard
first.
service without paying for it. That's crazy.
It was so
Called friendship.
It was
Olivia.
Exactly.
it was
It's
so
fun. I
it
love
was
it.
so fast. I was like, my girls literally were like, it was like one punch before I could even like register that I just got hit. All three of them were like, fucking this bitch up. I was like, no way. And she had all of her friends watched her get her ass beat. All of them.
You know why?
Actually, two of them left.
You know why? They're probably like me. Couldn't fight.
Well,
I can't fight either.
You just said you could.
If I'm mad, but I'm not good at it.
I mean, yeah.
I will get
fair
my
enough.
ass. She beat my ass. Well, she didn't beat my ass,
She
but like
beat your ass. You beat her ass pretty bad.
she didn't beat my ass, but she couldn't. I couldn't get out.
I know what you mean. I know. She has the strength. Like,
Yeah.
Of a bear.
It's the fat, but yeah. I don't give a fuck.
I want to leave. Can I leave?
Anyway.
yet?
Yo, this is great. This should be like a Patreon exclusive only. Like, this is wild. So then anyway, we walk down the street furthermore, right? Some dude is running from the cops. So he comes out of, I forget what club it was, but what he did is he took the barricades they have with the red rope, whatever. He took the rope off one and had just a metal pole and threw it at a police officer.
That's why there were so many cops afterwards.
Yes.
Oh.
He threw it at a police officer and he bolted into the hotel that's across the street, the Holiday Inn or whatever.
What is Windsor?
But you know what happened? You know what happened? Because there was other people filming. There's people filming the whole thing, right? So if you watch from the aerial view, you can see what happened is as he ran, because he was drunk. He was like fucking stumbling and doing all this shit. The cop was literally walking behind him.
As he's trying to run.
No, and the cop was like 6'6". Like he was a tall motherfucker, like jacked. He just walked, like, you know in serial killer movies, they fucking walk behind you?
Yeah, they're like,
Exactly. So, excuse me. So he was just walking behind him, and when he got there, another cop came running and literally like football tackled the dude and just grabbed it. Like he tackled him, picked him up, and chucked him into the tables that were at one of the outside patios. And the other cops came, they arrested him. So like, okay, this is scene number 2. We still haven't gotten our fucking shawarma yet. We still haven't
all
gotten
you're
to
doing is going down the street because I know there's more places everywhere.
Well, we're going to Shawarma Palace, which is like the end of the street.
The best one, by the way.
100%. That's why. Now we get in front of the old Boom Boom room.
Okay.
Okay? Holy shit. I've never seen something like this in my life, and I kid you not, I'm not making this up.
What happened?
2 more cop cars.
So we were the first scene, okay?
You were the first scene. Then the second scene was homie throwing the pole at this officer.
Okay.
Third scene was 2 police cars surrounding this one guy who had butterfly knives.
What?
He was in the middle of the street, and he was this dude. He had like long blonde hair.
Okay.
He had like long blonde hair and like all black. He had like a trench coat and shit. And I forget, was this like your birthday time? So it was like fall time or something like that, right?
Yeah, September.
Yeah, he had like a trench coat and shit. Middle of the street, butterfly knife just fucking doing this shit. And one girl's like yelling at him. She's like, stop. And he chucked one at her. And at that point, the cops chased him down and they tackled him and arrested him.
What, dude? The cops must fucking hate. They're probably so happy the clubs are closed.
I know.
Holy! I remember one time I watched my friend get trigger warning, stabbed.
Oh my God.
Yeah, stabbed on the ground. I walk out of a club to go to another club. Within 2 feet, I watch him fall to the ground, and I'm like looking, and I'm like, oh my God, that's my friend. Oh my God, oh my God. And he's like this. He's holding his back. He's like, I got stabbed. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Was it like in passing or did
They were fighting. It was a huge riot.
Oh, it was a huge fight. Okay.
Yeah, it was a fight, and then he like pulled out a knife.
Holy shit.
I cannot.
Bro, I hate fucking downtown Windsor. This is why I hate the downtown scene.
I
It's
know.
not fun. Like, it's
not.
not. You go and you know there's going to be some sort of fight at any time.
Yeah.
And whether you want to be a part of it or not, more than likely you will end up some part of it some way or another.
Yeah. Especially because you're drunk and everyone has a mouth and everyone
Yeah.
has liquid courage.
Yeah.
So.
Like at one time, a bunch of Toronto people were coming to Windsor just like every weekend to party and shit. And there was a club called I'm gonna actually bleep that because fuck them. There was that club, whatever. Like a bunch of people were there, and I remember a friend of mine was also there. And he was telling me, he's like, as soon as the club closed, they came down. There was a huge drive-by shooting, and
What?
Yeah, there was a huge drive-by, and 2 people got hit. One person, nobody died. One person was in like critical condition. He survived miraculously, and a bunch of other cars that were there, like everyone's car, because they had like some fancy cars that were like in the alleyway and around the parking lot. They got fucking wrecked. But these guys from Toronto, it happened 2 or 3 weekends in a row.
What?
When I tell you I'll never go to that club now, is it still open or did they close it?
No, they're fucking, they're under some shit. They're close.
Yeah.
Good. Stay close forever.
Yeah.
Bye.
That's crazy.
Yeah.